Today I'm going to be taking this ugly old wig from AliExpress and I'm going to be giving it a glam transformation. I'm going to be turning it into Kim Kardashian's super sexy blunt bob haircut. And then I'm going to put a face on, change my outfit, and turn myself, hopefully, fingers crossed, into Kim Kardashian's sister. And you guys get to come along with me. Let's go. Let's take a look at the wig in the before. So as you can see, this needs some TLC. This needs some work. I'm not gonna lie to you, this is not gonna be easy. Dyeing fake hair is not easy, and dyeing a lace wig is especially not easy because you have to be so careful to not touch the lace or to not stain the lace. So this whole thing's gonna be a challenge. Cutting a lace wig or cutting a wig in general into like a shorter bob is also not easy. You gotta do a lot of texturizing. So let's just see what we can do. And let's turn this freaking mess into something hot, okay? If that sounds good to you, then stick around for more. I am using Goldwell Permanent Color and I'm mixing equal parts 4N and 5NN. I'm using 5NN because 4N in Goldwell comes off pretty black and I want a smidge of that brown warmth in there. I'm using 10 volume developer because we are depositing only and we don't need to do any lifting. I'm gonna start in the back and subsection like I would a regular client. You don't have to be super careful here because there's no lace, so just get as close to the root as you can and make sure to saturate your hair. Fake hair is very hard to color, so you need 100% saturation for this to work. Another tip is to take very narrow subsections, probably half the width of the subsection you take on a normal client's head. If your subsections are too big, you will have sections where the old color shines through for sure. I've made this mistake so many times. If you actually zoom in and take a look, the hair is sewn into the cap in rows, and I just release one row of hair at a time and color that and then move up. It's time consuming, but it will take significantly less time and product than having to do a second coat. Although with wigs and hair pieces, you often have to do a second or third coat anyway. You might be lucky when you're working with a darker color and only have to do one coat, but the only way you'll get away with it is if you take really small subsections and saturate it. When we get to the sides of the wig where we have the lace, we have to start being much more careful. I like to start by cleaning my brush so I have more control of what I'm doing. And then I use very narrow sections and saturate like you've never saturated before. How many times can we say saturate in this video? Let's keep count. When you get to the lace, you almost want to do a little dance. You want to start with less product on your brush, get as close to the lace as you can without touching it, and gradually build up your product as you move through the hair shaft. Hair color expands, so you don't want to go so close and heavy that you stain your lace. This is very important. You don't want to stain your lace or there's no going back. When you're done the entire head, you want to go through and slice the subsections the other way to make sure that you penetrated all of the hair, or you will have patchiness. I've dyed hundreds of extensions and I've made this mistake so many times. Just really make sure that you didn't miss any sections, you got every single part. Now leave it for 45 minutes to 1 hour and then shampoo. I am using the Milkshake shampoo and it's from the Moisture Plus line. Whenever you're working with hair of any kind, whether it's extensions or wigs, they need a tremendous amount of moisture or they will get destroyed. So always use a shampoo and conditioner that is extremely hydrating. I'm also using the Moisture Plus conditioner in this case. Okay, moving right along to the cut. This is just a very blunt bob. So we're starting by cutting the baseline first. When we get to the sides, I'm following my base. I'm not creating an angle forward or anything. I want this to be equal length everywhere and very, very blunt. So no layering at all. Just make sure, because I've made this mistake in the past, that both your sides are equal, but do it after you check where the wig part is. Sometimes the wig can move on the base and you don't notice it, and then when you put it on your head, it's all lopsided. So make sure that the part of your wig is on your mannequin's head properly, and then cut it that way and make sure that everything is equal. Now, because Kim does a super sleek look, I'm gonna use Milkshake Lifestyling Smoothing Cream on the wet base and then blow dry it 100% and go through it with my flat iron. Section by section, as I'm flat ironing, I'm also going through and cleaning up my lines, and I'm making it super, super precise when it's dry. I also like to do a little bit of point cutting here just to soften up that baseline and make it look more natural. It is now the next day because it took me 4 hours to do this and I did not finish until 11 o'clock at night. So let me tell you, dyeing a lace wig is not easy and cutting a wig isn't easy, and I was trying to be as precise as I could. So we got it done, but it's now the next day. I did my makeup as close to Kim K as I possibly could. She always wears her makeup in a very similar way. She does a really bronzy skin, lots of highlight and contour, but the eyes tend to be very simple. They're just shades of brown with a little bit of like a winged liner, but it's always softly smoked. It's never overly harsh or sharp. So I just tried to recreate that. She does a lot of overlining of the lips with like a darker brown pencil, and then she pops like a lighter pink or a nude into the middle. So I just try to recreate exactly what she did. If you want me to do a makeup tutorial on that, leave it in the comment section below. I'll definitely do it for you. For the sake of this video, I wanted to focus on the wig, so that's why I didn't film that whole tutorial, or this would just get way too long. Let's pop our wig on and see how well we did. Oh God, I'm excited. So as always, I'm gonna use my Got To Be spray, the blasting freeze spray, to get that lace as flush to the skin as I can. And now, because her hair is so slick when she wears her hair like this, I'm gonna use my Global Keratin oil. You can just use, if you have like a Moroccan oil or an argan oil, if you want that really slick look, you can use that as well. And there you go, there is the final end result. Do I look like her sister? Did we achieve what we were intending to achieve? This is wild, right? It goes to show you guys, when you look at the before and the after, that the celebrity world, the world of hair and makeup, is really a world of illusion and facade and creating the image that you're trying to create with the tools that we have in hand. When you start looking at celebrities and you get down on yourself, or you think like, oh my gosh, so beautiful, I'm not that beautiful, all this stuff, I just want you to know that we all start with a before, which isn't really even a before, it's just what we really actually look like. And the Kardashians are no different. They are beautiful women, of course, but they are also women that have an amazing team putting them together. So keep that in mind if you ever feel bad when you're looking on social media. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, if I pulled it off, if I look like her, or if it's wishful thinking. I'll see you in a few days. Bye.